Always a lovely thing to start your trip with. Here we go, day one of the Western Arthurs circuit, I think technically. So we're coming back during using the moraine track, I think it is. So yeah, anyway, here we go. Okay, we're solid like 2 minutes into the trail and I'm pretty sure I just saw a little snake. So good start. Yes, this is a pretty long one. I'm aiming to do it in 5 or 6 days. You can take 7. I mean, you can take as long as you want, but it's usually 5 to 7 days. So I've got to decide which camps I want to skip later on as we go through. But yeah, we'll just see how day one goes. This is nice and flat along the plateau compared to the rest of it. It gets pretty crazy. There's meant to be some pack holing on day 3, I think. Yeah, here we go.
Up inside, heading for collision in the night. To really live, you gotta die. Breathe in, breathe out. Hey, come alive. Breathe in, breathe out. Look at the colors.
Look at that. This beautiful mountain range straight in front of me. Just get to look at that for, I don't know, a couple kilometres probably. It's really nice. Past a couple of people coming out. Yeah, it's a lovely day. It's gone pretty good. Here is a lovely display of some of the top tier boardwalk. It's not quite the overland track. Lovely view though. Look at that. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a sock in the bush. So salute to our fallen soldier who's left for dead in the bush. Probably did his work, you know, kept the blisters away for somebody. But nope, fallen out of the pack, forever to be on the track. There's a lot of this sort of ruddy stuff, which is looks a bit like a forward drive track. And there's a lot of mud. My boots are already very dirty. I was later informed that the track was actually really dry this year, and people usually encounter mud up to their knees, so I was pretty lucky that all I got dirty was my boots. I can see why they say you need good navigation. Like, this is the trail, it's so overgrown. Like, at a distance I couldn't see it, but I mean, as soon as you start walking you kind of walk onto it, but would definitely recommend downloading a map. I've got the one off All Trails and I've already used it a couple of times just to make sure definitely going the right way. There are these, but they blend in pretty well with the sticks everywhere. One of my favourite things, mud. What do I even do with that? It sounds silly to have expected something better, but nobody told me that toilets like this were on the trails, and I had no idea that these even existed, so it was definitely a shock. Just leaving our first campsite. Out here, if anyone knows what that is. Oh. Have you seen that before?
Don't know.
We don't know. Going for about an hour now. Done about a K, so we got another 4 odd to Signet Lake. We have lunch there and then move on to Oberon. So we're tracking pretty well. Pretty steep through here. What do you reckon, Lewin? A little bit steep?
Just a little bit.
Great view though.
Could be steeper.
See the tip of Mount Anne there. Which is cool, and I'm pretty sure that's Scott's Peak, but we don't really know. Don't know if you can see it, but there's a little plant there. The pink stem and white flowers. Add that to the list of, I don't know what that is, but if someone else does, let us know.
Leave it in the comments.
That's some nice big rocks.
Nice rock.
Nice rocks. Nice flowers too. There's another one of those weird things. Such a good boulder field. Look at that. That's a bloody cool view. Breakfast time, hey? Breakfast! That is brilliant. Love it. Love it!
Breathe out. Look at the colors around. got the white knuckles holding on it tight, keeping your fears bottled up inside, heading for collision in the night.
It's a bit windy in this part. Just came from down that trail there. I'm gonna go down, there's a trail down the bottom there. Yeah, and then back up the other side. Woo! Yeah, isn't that nice? That there's a sign there saying which lake it is. Across some good rocks here. That is a nice rock. Yeah. This one's not bad either. It could be. It's a big hole, but we think so. This one's also good. As Lewin said, it's bulbous. Very bulbous. Top tier rock. That's very cool. Beautiful. Look at that one teetering. We've got a long way down there. I don't know if you can see the path down there, but it's pretty close. So we've got to go down rather quickly. I think I don't know, been going for probably like an hour after Lake Signet, so I'm not really sure how much longer we got left. Look at that. Found a good cave? See, just straight down there, it looks purely like just a cliff.
And it looks so far down.
It looks so far down. We just came down this part. There we go.
Cold?
Ooh. Yeah. Just a little bit.
You're not selling it.
Tropical. I could stay here for hours.
That's actually exactly what I wanted to hear, thank you.
I always feel like there's gonna be like a Loch Ness in water like
Yeah,
this.
and it's so dark.
It
and
is
you just
so
have
dark.
no idea how far it goes in.
Can you see the prawns? What's the prawns? Right there. Loch Ness monster right there!
So cold.
Yeah, I was just saying, like, we were way up top of this one before.
Yeah, we're almost equal with that.
Oh, fuck. Apparently looks straight off a cliff down there. You know, I'm not disagreeing. I think you can see Feder in the background over there. Anyway. I don't know if you can see that, but we're going down there. That's so fucking cooked,
That's a bit
bro.
steep.
Anthony.
It's so cooked. That is.
Like a quick fall.
Yeah, yeah. Like I might as well toboggan down there. Wild. We just came down this. Like, what the hell? I have never been more relieved to see a boardwalk ever. This is fantastic. A little bit overgrown on the side, but it's alright. Look at this, pristine. Okay, we're on to day 3. We're going to Highmore today. Apparently it's meant to be a bit rough. Bye bye Lego Braun. Lauren's going to the gym. Apparently have done the same thing as you.
There was also a loose rock in the middle of it. Big.
Lauren's just risking his life out here for no reason. Towards the summit of Mount Pegasus, the path leads you to the right, and I think people must walk out there for the view, so it's quite a well-trodden path, but the actual path goes to the left, and there's a section of rock that it looks like you're going to have to pack hole up. You do not need to do that. The path to the left you can just climb with your packs on, so definitely look for that if you're doing this hike. Oh no!
Everything you could want.
We've been lifting the packs and we've got to get them through this gap.
Gap.
Because apparently this is the path, there's literally no other way, so...
Yeah, wild Aaron.
In a natural habitat.
We're now descending down to Lake Uranus, and somewhere along here, or maybe down at the bottom, we're gonna have some breakfast. We didn't have it this morning yet. Went to bed at like 7:30 last night. Oh Jesus Christ, I am stuck. Bloody hell. A bush tried to steal my rubbish bag. Yeah, I just got so hooked on a fucking bush and my rubbish bag was like pulling me back. Last night we went to bed about 7:30. I don't think I've done that since I was probably 10 years old. And got up about 6:30 this morning. I went out at like 11 o'clock, woke up, went to the toilet, and I was like, oh, the stars are really pretty. I might go out, take some photos over the lake. And I took this one photo, and in the corner I was like, ooh, big colour there. And I did see a bit of an aurora last night, which is really cool. Wasn't very visible to the naked eye though, which is a bit of a bummer. That's alright. That's a nice view. Crazy. Wow. That's epic. Nice view. Check this little guy out. Can you see him? It's just on top of that there. On the plant. It's pretty cool. to get down to that little path. So far it just looks like we're going to go straight down. I'll just climb down that. Some cave in there. Just a little one. Goes down a few metres. That's pretty cool. Hello? In the next few clips, I complained endlessly about this section. It was extremely steep and rooty, and nobody had told us about it, and it wasn't in the Parks and Wildlife Guide or anything. But this was coming down Mount Capricorn, and it was probably the worst part of the entire hike, and it took us probably about an hour, and it was quite exhausting. Crazy steep, like just absolutely ridiculously steep. Just came down here. Gotta go down there. The pack strapped to your back. It's a bit rough. So steep. I can't believe it. Anyway, we're getting there. Check that out. That's crazy. Another boardwalk. The luxuries are pouring in. Pretty cool little area. Absolutely rooted and very thirsty. Should have packed more water. There's like There wasn't a huge amount of water at the Highmore camp. There was a puddle that was about 10 litres worth of water, so I definitely recommend carrying a fair bit with you. We're just starting day 3. Off to Haven Lake today. Left Highmore. I think it's definitely one of the prettiest camps. It's nice. And our tents were dry this morning, yay! Which is good. Unlike Oberon, they were absolutely central. That's very, very steep. Not impressed. Not impressed. Also made a rough discovery. There's been a smell for several days, and I thought, oh, it's just my shirt. And then I changed it into a new shirt yesterday. Nah, it's just me. I need another lake. Big cliff, you say? Oh, that's the path right there, they say. Wicked. No! No! Oh man, we got to have a normal path for more than like 5 minutes. Twig moves a lot. Fuck. Today's just chock full of fun, isn't it, guys? I think we may have gone through the tilted chasm before, the really steep part. I mean, it was tilted and chasmish. I think we're on Beggery Bumps now, but I don't really want to get my hopes up in case there's something absolutely fucking hectic after this part, because at the moment it's pretty reasonable, which is rare. Very rare on this trail. Pretty view though. Here's Federation Peak. There's Lewin! I really hate these loose rocky stuff. I just feel like it's so easy to slip on, and my boots have very stiff soles, so they're not very good at like wrapping around the rock, and it's quite dodgy, and so many of the rocks are loose, which really does not help. Just like this part down here. Ugh. Going on this stuff, I've got to go backwards, so just in case you're curious, this is my point of view of what I'm going down. It doesn't feel great. I don't like it. Thank God that we have some tough routes in Tasmania, because all of these routes down the side, like everybody's putting like 80% of their body weight on those, where they like come down, unless they're holding onto the rocks. And people doing that over and over. So hopefully they don't fail on somebody, but they're pretty tough because they basically take your entire weight, make it that much easier, which is great. We love it. We love it when it's slightly easier. Gone that way. Can you tell us all what that lake is called?
That's Ganymede, the worst lake.
The literal worst, at least worst named lake on the trail. That's terrible. Sounds like a disease. Oh, here? Yeah, she can get down, but it's just like I basically hung off the route and then just like dropped down. But you could try the rocky side. I just feel like the rocky side is actually worse. Yeah, I have zipper pockets. Yeah, exactly. You need your Nepal Arc'teryx. Yeah, exactly. Pay $8 for them. Better than the real thing. Yes, it's not too bad, but it is like... What the hell is that? Ridiculous. Crazy path. I keep wondering if I've gone off trail, which it does say is a very common thing. And then just lower, basically throw yourself on the ground. Keep going. There you go. Yay.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's a long way down. But it's not as bad as it looks. I thought it was just a straight cliff.
It looks quite straight. It is good because there's that whole platform there.
Yeah.
Fuck you call this?
Hey, I just did it with my little legs.
Yeah, with Jazzy's short legs, she made it, so you've got this.
I'll catch ya.
See this here? This is a nice, normal trail. Bit muddy. Off that side, that's alright. Look at it. Lovely. Good views. Nice flowers. Relatively flat. It's great. Look at Alpine roly-poly. Look at that guy. That's cool. Oh, coral. Got something in his mouth. Look how cute this is. It's also like a real, like sweet, like honey smell kind of thing around these parts. This is an Isophyces tasmanica. It's in the Iridaceae family and it's endemic to western and southern Tasmania, and it's only found in alpine and subalpine regions. Another good one for the mums. Yeah, I do agree. So fucking tired. So hot. Oh, skink. I caught a tadpole! They've got the worst survival skills. Look at it. Bit of afternoon cooking. We made it to Avon Lake pretty early. Had a swim. Nice view. Spam. Day 5. Trying to today. See how I go. It's 26k though, so first probably 5-ish to 7 maybe is a uphill downhill sort of thing, but nowhere near as strenuous as yesterday or the day before, and the rest of it's pretty much flat. Starting earlier this morning. It rained this morning, as you can see by all my gear, so it's steep and wet. Yay! More like the Tassie hiking I'm used to. Not used to that sunny stuff. Thing is way more fun when it's dry. The lake is just through there. You can't really see it. We don't want to go up that one. Doesn't look very good. I smell Scorpio. Not a vibe. Not today. We're now descending Mount Scorpio, so hopefully we'll be on the plains soon, and then it will be nice and easy hiking. My legs, my socks, saturated freaking button grass. Absolutely sopping wet. Got my rockin' hot red gaiters on. Finally on the flats. Ranges up in the clouds. Here we go. Like probably 20 more k's today, but it's pretty much all just flat. A little bit up and down. Just muddy, I think. So yeah. Sort of easy to lose the trail along here a bit. Sort of disappears into the button grass. Nice and easy walking though. Just passed through 7 Mile Creek, stopped, had a little bit of a break. Some other people had some snacks and whatnot. And now we're carrying on through to Junction Creek. Apparently it's about 11 kilometres. So yeah, it's 11 o'clock at the moment. So still got most of the day ahead of us. Probably have another 6 hours worth of walking. Oh, Jesus. So, yeah. There are some star pickets in the ground now, so you can use them for navigation, which is nice. Won't get quite as lost, which is cool. There's jazz up ahead. Yeah. Junction Creek, yes! Only 8 kilometres left and then we're done for the day. Junction Creek, yeah!
Holy fuck.
Yeah, yes, isn't it good? Probably got like 3-ish k's to finish. I'm so excited. Took my shoes off at Junction Creek. It looked like I had trench foot from my wet socks this morning. Put dry socks on. Got some crazy blisters. The bottom of my feet really fucking hurt. I really want a normal toilet and a normal meal and a normal bed. And I'm so excited to not have this pack on. That last bit was so short and it just kept going and going. There we go. There you have it, folks. Done. Oh, well, one more staircase and then we're done. Thank God, my feet are on fire. Thanks for watching.